I have not had to hire in 6 months. I know that doesn't seem like too long, but for a cleaning business, it is. I was hiring like every few weeks for a while. I had found a really good team. They took care of business. But now we need to do some more hiring. So I want to take you guys with me and show you basically the apps that I use to hire, how I do my hiring. I did imitate another cleaning business owner who shares how she does her hiring process on YouTube. Her name is Stephanie Pipkin, and I just love the way she does her hiring. It is a time saver, and I feel like it just makes it so much more fun, so much more engaging. And to be honest, who actually is going to do the steps that we take to get hired? So the hiring process shows more of who's responsible, who's on time. I'm so excited to show you guys what I do, how I do it. But first, let's go get some Starbucks. I need something, even though it doesn't have coffee in it, I need something to like just motivate me, something to like nibble on before the interview. So let's go.
Morning, what can we get set up for you today?
Good morning. May I please have a grande vanilla bean with caramel drizzle around the cup, and then also no whipped cream on that, and I'll add the caramel crunch. And last, the egg and cheddar protein box.
Hello there.
Hi. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful
You
day.
too. Thank you. Where'd all the good people? Okay, I'm like trying to my pillow because I'm excited, but I'm nervous at the same time. So it is. Let's see what time it is. I'm gonna do my computer. Interviews start at 9:30. It's 9:04. Oh my gosh. Okay, so and if you haven't noticed, like I have my feet up all the time. Like I'm always sitting on my feet. My dad would get mad at me because when we'd go to restaurants, I'd put my feet up and he's like, why are you putting your feet where everybody puts their behind? And I'm like, it's just, I have to be comfortable. That's just me. So anyways, yeah, let's get these interviews started. I'm nervous. Okay, let's get into what to hire. I have tried on social media and I have tried on Craigslist, the old school Craigslist. And I never really found anybody on those. And so I just stick to Indeed. That's the only app that I use or site that I use. And what I do is I'll just use one of their templates. You just put in what title, what position you're looking for, and they just fill it up for you. Sometimes I'll go through it just to make sure things that we really are looking for in somebody is in there, or things that we don't offer is not in there. And usually I get a lot of applicants pretty fast. So once I post it does have to be approved. It takes maybe a few hours to be approved. Once it's approved, I start getting applicants. I start getting resumes really quick. And I used to only look for people that had previous experience in cleaning, but now I pretty much interview everybody with any kind of background. There's people that have never cleaned before and end up being really good cleaners. And there's people that never cleaned before. They like to learn and listen. And some people that have before are stuck to their ways only or a previous company's ways. For those that are interested in, I send a message and I'll read you the message. Let's see if I could just pull it up. Let's look at this one right here. And this is from today. So it says, thank you for applying to Lux Level Cleaning. We're hosting online interviews on Wednesday, January 14th, 9:30 a.m. Please use the following link to join the meeting. The link that we give is a Google Meet link. If you go to your Google, go to your profile and go to the little Meet icon, you're able to create a meeting link in there. So I'll create a meeting link, and that's the link that I will attach to the message to the applicant. Important instructions that I let them know. Sometimes you're not able to click on it, so it can open up. If you are not allowed to click on it, copy and paste it. And then also I let them know to please try and log in a few minutes early, just in case they have any issues, because we will be starting the meeting right away. So that brings me into my hiring routine. The way I do my hiring routine is after I send these messages, this is the same link that is sent to a lot of applicants. We do group interviews. This saves so much time. Like I said, Stephanie Pipkin saved my life with this. So instead of setting up these interviews one at a time, them not showing up, on Indeed, you're able to let them choose a date and time that works best for them. And even though they choose that, sometimes they still won't show up. The group interviews is a game changer. Once everybody is logged on to the group interview, that's when I will give a presentation. It's a PowerPoint presentation. My PowerPoint presentation I make is on Canva. And on this presentation, I talk about the business, I talk about what we do, things that they need to know, what we're looking for. And at the end of that, I will ask if anyone has any questions. If nobody has questions, I ask them thank you for joining. And I tell them that in order to continue the hiring process, we ask that they send at least 2 to 3 references. These references can be personal or professional, but professional is weighted more than personal references. Once they email us those references, then we know that they're wanting to work and they want to move forward. Once we call the references and get good feedback on them, that's when we'll move to the next step. Next step is going to be that one-on-one interview that I will set up just between us two. And that's where I will get to know more about them and what they will offer the business and their background of employment specifically. After, and if it's a good fit from that interview, we will then schedule a trial clean. I call it a trial clean because I just like them to go out and do a hands-on cleaning and see what they did right or what they did wrong or what they can work on or how they took the feedback. One thing that I do want to try eventually that Stephanie Pipkin does is she has, I'm not sure what she calls them exactly, but I'll call them like a trial home. So in the trial homes, that's where she'll send her cleaners for their first clean, for their trial clean. She'll set up little things to see if they missed them. We're supposed to be moving out the refrigerator to make sure they clean, not just, you can't even get under like just sweeping a refrigerator, but it should be pulled out, the sides should be wiped, the back should be wiped, and then the bottom underneath the refrigerator should be clean. She will mark that down, like we're gonna make sure they get that, or say it's a cabinet, you're supposed to be getting inside the cabinets, then she'll put something all the way at the tip top of the cabinet in the corner and see if they get that. It's just making sure that they don't miss anything and that they're following the list that we have and they're doing every single thing that they're supposed to be doing on the checklist. It's 9:17, interviews are at 9:30. I do want to like prep and eat a little bit of my protein box and then just make sure everything's set up. After my interviews, I will show you what exactly is on the PowerPoint and I'll basically just take you on the whole process of the PowerPoint. I did update it yesterday also. Since I said I haven't did interviews in so long, I felt like it needed a little update and a little more minimizing because I had some paragraphs on there and when I'm doing the presentation, I'm trying to read through it. I was like, okay, so yeah. And then I'll just go to the next part. I'm like, whew, that's a lot to read. So now I minimized it. I'm so excited because I added something new for an incentive and that has been a struggle, but I feel like this is going to work a lot better and be more motivating. So let's prep for this interview. Right, if you're able to mute yourself, can you please, and if you have any questions, just hit the little hand button at the bottom and then I will answer your question. There's people that actually need their house clean or people that don't know how to clean or don't know how to keep up on their homes. I've done a lot of businesses in the past, but this is the one that I feel that the community needed. The business was built in 2023. We're almost at 3 years and we've learned so much in these past few years and we're still growing, so it's exciting. We do residential cleans, reoccurring cleans, move in, move out, deep cleans. We clean offices, warehouse offices, salons, Airbnb, people that are getting ready to sell their homes. We do upkeep on those. Once you hit that 80 hours, you will have to use it before you start accruing again. And we also offer bereavement leave, 5 days, and car care reimbursement. This is not for fuel, gas, or insurance or registration. This is for repairs on your car. It's a reimbursement, so you would have to pay for it, then show the receipt of it, and then we'll reimburse you for it. We also offer a hotline if you need any emotional support. It's all free. You can text or you can call. All right. And then I love this one. Our spin the wheels. We do meetings every first Thursday of the month. And during these meetings, we will now be having a spin the wheel. You can get your entries by picking up extra shift. You'll get 2 entries, so your name will go in twice. Attendance for that month will be 3 entries. A review on Google, this is a written review. 1 video reviews will get 5, and then if it's your birthday month, you get an extra 1. So prizes that we have on there is paid time off hours, there's gift cards, there's gas cards, and then up to $100 in cash. Any questions? No? Okay, so let me just go to the last slide. Okay, interviews are done. I'm a little pumped up right now. This is what I'm talking about when I say the group interviews are life-changing, time-changing, mental health changing, because I think I sent out that message to about 20 people, and then of that 20 people, I think 6 people responded to me that they would be there, and then out of those 6 people, 3 people actually showed up. But all 3 applicants seemed really good. I really liked how when I told them to please send in their references, she said, I've cleaned houses before. Can the clients that I've cleaned for be my reference? I'm like, heck yes, that's a good one. That would be the people that I actually want to hear from, because that's gonna show me how you clean, like what you do, how much they trust you. That was a really good one. I was like, okay, girl. But yes, so that was almost a half an hour of me talking. I told them hopefully they don't have my voice in their head all day because I was talking a lot, but it was really good. Last thing I needed to do was show you what I put on my PowerPoint, and I'll just do a slide of it so you guys can see. Okay, this is the intro to our presentation, and I do ask them to mute themselves just so I can kind of skim through everything, and if they have any questions then I will answer. Next slide is me right there. Just a little bit about my background, nothing too crazy. When we started the business, here is some bullets on the business, and I do like to say this multiple times that some jobs do require to travel up to 60 minutes. Okay, now we have real quick our mission statement, and real important, a quick slide on dress code, supplies, and safety. And job requirements, we do ask them to have a phone. This is where we schedule apps, a vehicle, we do background checks, minimum availability to work each week, work by our core values, and then our cleaning techs do need to wash their own towels and mop heads and provide their own gas. All right, now our benefits. We offer 401k, sick time, bereavement. This is some details on our car care reimbursement, and then emotional support hotline. Here is our incentives that I was talking about, the spin the wheel. This just shows like how many entries you have, and then prizes that are available. And then pay structure, we do offer weekly pay. At the end of this, I ask if they have any questions, and if they don't, then that's when we get to the last slide where I ask them to send some references to us, and if they do, that's where we will go to the one-on-one interview where it's more of a traditional one, and I'll ask more about them. And that's it, yay! I'm gonna run, and I don't think I'm gonna stay here at the office. I think I'm gonna go get some food and go back home because my son gets out early today and I'll be halfway to his school. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like this video was so exciting, and maybe I'll have to do another video on an office tour and much more to come. I love having you guys all with me on this journey. I'll see you in the next video.